But it's a functioning, sir, because a site is not working, sir. I tried
Is it so?
a lot of time, but those site is mentioned in that message.
Need up directly you can go to the ISRO website also.
Right now, I try, sir, right now.
Yeah, have you tried the ISRO website?
No, I click only that link.
Maybe you can try
This is
tomorrow or something.
ISRO site, sir. This is I presented.
Yeah, this is ISRO site.
Here, where we need to go. It's,
Hmm. That ISRO site is there. Yes.
because after a lot of time, then I delete in social media message. This message. They have joined.
Yeah.
No,
No, you can try. If you don't succeed, no, just put the message. And tomorrow, a friend of mine he has sent me this, so I'll ask him.
program academic courses. The students right.
Actually, I did not check it. Actually,
Yes, 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 sir.
my friend sent me, so I just forwarded it so that young people can use it.
Now profit is joined.
Where is Amarnath ji nowadays?
Yes, sir. Before 2 days they joined our session, sir, and they told me I will join Saturday night.
Hello, sir.
Yes, so now you see Ramjan ji and Taufik ji. So Taufik ji, tell me something about yourself, please.
Pankaj, I want to tell one thing. Just right now, na, I have sent your link na another group also. So over from just people are coming to join your session. Already I have another WhatsApp group. So I have sent over there your message. Your Google Meet link. So over from just people are coming to just join your session. I think right now Mr. MD Sofi, he is just on the our session.
Yes, that's why the reason again I told him, please say something about yourself. So Taufik ji, you are listening me, then please say something about yourself. You are a student or you are working. I like. I think due to new person they join and left. So if it's a true, then ISRO it's a good, really good for a student, sir. Yes, Malik sir.
Yeah, yeah, it is good for students.
Sir, just one question is going on in my mind. It means
Yes.
ISRO. is it just working on only any, it means beyond the work, like that out of the country? So like that sky and Chantare. ISRO also is working on any medicines types. What can I say? New thing. It means I don't remember that word right now, sir.
Only
Malik
space,
sir, I am just asking you, sir.
Arun.
Yeah, no, no, I didn't
ISRO
get your
which type?
question.
How many types work is just doing things, sir?
No, actually, the ISRO, the main job is to send satellites in the space. Now that has got too many uses. Like one is the GPS system. Recently, one satellite was sent that was for GPS. India wants to have its own GPS system. Right now, in mobile, what you are getting location, we are using American satellites. So now India has sent one satellite recently that will be for GPS. But many of the satellites are there in the space which India sends for the mineral, mineral water, then estimating how much food production is there and things like that. And then others are there like going to moon and going to Mars. Uh, so main is sending satellites, satellite space technology, satellite. Yeah, so there are different applications, many applications.
Sir, but why just we are doing this type work? Because we can't just go over there any moon, yeah, any another types. It means Tara and Graha. Already we have world. Already we are living in country. So it means so long time, 1,000 years has been running, but still no one just has gone over there. No one just has even lived over there. Still on moon side. So still why we are trying, because over there it means on the, is this a different place? So why we are just disturbing over there? I'm just thinking, sir, because I don't know very much about that, sir. Sir, I'm asking you. Already we have lots of work in our country. Already we have to just work on so many different plans. How much just build our another activity like that. How to just give good facility to our people, like that food and so many things and facilities, and how to earn more money. We have to just spend our time on this way. So why we are just spending our time like that in a moon side area and out of the country? Why, sir?
No, no. One is the applications that you understand. That satellite, there are a lot of applications. So we have to send satellite, and then we can earn money also sending satellites for other countries. Now, going to moon is a kind of challenge. It is a dream human beings have, how to go to another planet. But now it has become very important. In fact, if you they say some people feel that the climate change on Earth will be so disastrous that if we stay for very long on Earth, we may not survive. So there should be way of going to some other planets or other places in the universe. That is, but that is far away. I mean, right now we should not think of that. Right now, our goal is okay. I understand your point. Why go to moon? But that is a challenge, that human beings can go to another planet, another satellite, another going there is a kind of challenge, and people just like why we go to the Mount Everest on top of that. There is no use, isn't it? So we go to the moon. But application wise, it is so huge in applications. Many things which you are using in daily life without the satellites you cannot do. You see, you in mobile, you want to go to a particular place, you use maps. Now nobody is asking वो घर किधर है, ये घर किधर है, you see. So it's all being done by satellites, you see. Huge number of applications are there In fact, there are so many satellites now orbiting. Now people are thinking that the space is too much crowded. So what to do about it? And some of the satellites they go bad. So how to bring them down without causing damage on the Earth and things like that. These are the problems which are coming up. But satellite has a huge number of applications, and India manages to send these satellites at a much lesser cost. We would have done the same thing by using American satellite, but that would have been 10 times more costly. India sends in a very economic way these satellites. Many things which you are doing now, you see, without satellite, it's not possible. Your mobile, you see, mobile itself is a part of the satellite thing only. Without satellite, no mobiles.
So, sir, but we have also some network tower in every area. So, what is the work of that network? It means Khamba. What can I say? It means I am thinking now our just network tower, no, they are providing network to our people. I am just thinking this way. Today I got it. If without having satellite, we can't use our mobile also.
Yeah. See, the
Okay.
satellite sends these signals, and then these towers, they amplify the signal because the satellite signal is very small, and these towers are there to amplify those signals, and then you get it actually. Directly, satellite signal is very weak, so you need towers there.
Before sir, na it means I could understand satellite. It is means only just some country they want to watch another country what they are doing. They are not doing any wrong thing. They are not just doing like this way. They just
Yeah, it
want to
is.
catch
That
that
is true.
photo. After that, they can just action against any country. Ki what is going on like this way.
Yeah,
I was
that is
just
also the,
thinking this.
that is, no, that is one of the applications. America has sent so many satellites. Now India has sent so many satellites. So we are trying to watch all our neighbors what they are doing. You know, so that so that you can get forewarned about it. That before the real attack takes place, you get the information and then you can alert them. You see,
Sir,
so
if
satellite is
anyone
very.
wants to become it means a scientist. So which type of study we have to do, sir? We have to start.
Yeah, you have to study. If you want to become scientist, you have to study, science subjects, and then you have to choose which subject you like, which area interests you, and based on that, you can do it. Even an engineer can become a scientist. There is no anybody who is interested to understand how the whole everything works on the earth in the universe. So that is the job of the scientist, and how to apply them in our daily lives. So that is what the scientists do. And engineers also do the same thing. So are you a student now?
No, sir. No, I am not a student. I am a working man. I am an accountant, sir, in private
Yeah,
sector.
yeah. I know that you are told some time back. Yes, where you are actually now?
Sir, Mumbai, sir. I am living in Mumbai.
Yeah. You are in Mumbai. So if you're in accounts, uh, well, see all the data you might be getting. It's all coming through satellite. You see, you are using satellite without knowing that it is a satellite which is providing you all the data on the computer.
Yeah, yeah. No, before no, sir. It means I got little bit just confusion. But today, na, it means I got good answer. I was just thinking, na, it means a wire and network tower. They are providing means facility and network. I was just thinking satellite means only country wants to just watch another our neighbor's country. Otherwise, don't need to just more. don't requirement more or satellite it is machine.
Yeah, there are satellites, they can map if there are minerals inside the earth. They can get the signal, that there is, this mineral is there, that mineral is there. So by satellite you can do it. Then nowadays, satellites, how much food is growing, where is the drought, where is the lack of water.
Hello, Rajnish.
All these informations are given by the
Fine,
satellite.
fine. If possible, then please join today's session with Chaturanan Mallik sir.
So
Live now. Yes, yes, please.
hello,
Yes, yes, it's starting. Thanks.
hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So Premji has also joined.
Yes, yes. Good evening, sir. So I have one
Evening.
question about science. That is there any age limit that if you pass that age limit, then you are not eligible to learn all these things. Is there any kind of thing or not?
No, no, there is no limit. You can
Because
people those who
sometimes
are in science, they are studying science till death.
okay,
There is
okay,
no
okay,
age limit because so much knowledge has come accumulated now. There is so much knowledge available that even one life is not enough to know all of them. So you can know part of it or things in which you are interested, but you can't know everything. So much knowledge accumulated. And it is a lifetime thing. So everybody can become a scientist. An accountant can become a scientist.
but how? But
Everybody.
how? For example, if I am in banking field, so what would be my next path? My next a roadmap to enter that scientist wala zone, which through we can learn so many things. Having certification also will will
Now
show in the.
you see, there are so many. First is that you must, first to do now research, you need to first, learn many things. So there are people, they do BSc, MSc, PhD, and all that. So and they learn many things, and then they do research. You see, you'll be
Okay,
surprised. One of the famous theory, Dirac, he was an engineer. He was not a physicist. He never studied physics except in school. He was an engineer, but at home he used to study physics. And in the office where he used to work, he used to do engineering. So, and then he gave we have in physics a very important theory known as Dirac theory. So there are people, look at Einstein. Einstein was a librarian, by the way. He could not get admission into the technical school. So he came to Switzerland and was started working in library, then started reading books and things like that, you see. And now everybody calls Einstein. He failed the examination for हम लोग का नहीं JEE होता है exam. So he failed the JEE exams. He did not pass that. But he was interested, you see, in science. His contribution now, you see, everybody talks that वो साइंटिस्ट हो गया, ये आइंस्टीन हो गया नहीं.
okay. So you mean to
No
say
end. You can study science at home. That will give you good knowledge how to survive. Know about, suppose you know, study about your body, about your mind, about anything, your bike. You
because
lead a much
we, we,
better
we
life.
used to we used to learn some kind of combination of physics, chemistry, biology in 10th, right? So after
Right.
10th we have separated commerce, arts and science different.
Yeah, that's fine. So you can, for your job, you are doing arts, commerce, and all that. But at home, if you are interested in science, it's good to know, isn't it? About your body, let us say. So how do you fall sick? Why diseases take place in you?
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so if you read these things, you'll lead a better life, and even your life of your children, your relatives, you can improve their life, you see.
Okay, so you mean to say I am also Going to become a doctor without having any degree, to know each and everything and to analyze or to do something research on from my end.
Yeah,
Will
yeah,
it
yeah,
possible?
yeah. No, no, you don't. No, no. It's doctor anyway. He has spent his big time in there, but few common things. For everything, you can't go to the doctor. So many things you need to know. Like say, I tell you an example. I'll give you. In Africa, what happens? People think that diarrhea. If people get diarrhea because they drink plenty of water. So, look, what happens is that when the children they get diarrhea, they stop giving water to him. That is just the opposite. If you go to a doctor, the doctor will tell you that you have to give more and more water because diarrhea
Correct,
is a
correct.
kind of, yeah, you see, and many children die in Africa because of this. When they get diarrhea, they stop water to him, thinking that it is the water which is causing this problem. Had he been educated, even simple education in science, then his children would have survived. और वो मर जाते हैं, isn't it? So few
Right.
common things you should know: how your body works, what food you should take, why you should not smoke, what causes these problems. That is, doctors will not tell you. You have to learn it yourself, and that you can do at home. You don't require a very big degree
Correct,
for
correct.
that.
So one thing, sir, I have in my mind about not a smoking but drinking, because
Hmm.
somehow in winter place like Kashmir or maybe some place, Western country also, taking wine while having food, right?
Right.
So in Indian culture, having drink is kind of bad habits, bad manner. In religion also, some religion prohibited.
Yes.
So as being a scientist, what is your suggestion about that? Alcohol will help us, our body, or will be no, not for ever in our life.
No, alcohol, you see, when you take alcohol, quickly gives you energy, but more important, it also affects your mental setup a little bit. Now, doctors say that a little bit is okay, but if you take more of it, it is not good for your body, particularly your liver. So you should never advise someone to take. It is not necessary to take alcohol. In winter countries where it's very cold, the practice has come up, so they do take, but they don't take much. Like in India, I find people taking so much that their mind becomes something, start talking rubbish and all that.
Correct.
Yeah. So there is no
So
need to take alcohol in our country.
okay, so in
No,
our in
nowhere
our
it
Indian
is.
country, not required to have alcohol ever, right? It is also
Yeah, yeah,
beneficial.
yes, yes. But some doctors they say, I mean, yeah, there is one is there that alcohol does dilute the blood. That is a positive effect, but not too much is required. A very little is good enough. So it's better to avoid because it causes problems in liver.
Okay, because in winter season or rainy season, some dunk are having mindset that if having fever also and feeling sick or maybe feeling some kind of tired, so go to the wine center taking any wine, so it feel good, right? Not required to visit doctor. So this is kind of mindset or perception have some dunkar having in winter season or maybe rainy season. Or it will work, it works.
Mostly people they think that if they take, then they'll forget their sadness and things like that. So
Right.
there is no need. I mean, it is not a necessary food that one should take alcohol.
Yes, sir.
Now
It
Rajnish
is.
And
is
now
also joined.
Rajneesh is also joined. So Rajneesh,
Hello Rajnish.
hello Rajneesh.
Rajnish, you are. I
Rajneesh,
am
you
audible.
are. I am audible.
Prem, I am audible.
Prem, I am
He's on
audible.
mute. He's on mute.
Yes, yes, you're audible.
Okay.
Unmute. Unmute, Rajnish.
Rajnish, please unmute.
Rajneesh, please unmute.
Hello,
Yes.
hello, am I audible?
Yes. Yes, you're audible.
Okay.
So Malik sir,
So Malik sir,
do you know
do you
Rajnish is
know
also doing
Rajneesh is
a, like
also
master
doing a like
degree
master degree
in something in forest
something in
department. Yes.
forest department? Yes, Rajneesh.
Yes, I'll be going for MBA in forestry management.
Okay. Very good. So why you think, Rajnish, that forests are very important in our life?
Uh, well, I think forest is a very vital for any life support as it provide us oxygen, which is very essential for ourselves. And also, right now we are going through a global warming crisis, and due to which deforestation is happening, and in this process it is actually exaggerating the global warming process. So in that sense forest is also required. The more plantation of tree is very much required right now to tackle that issue, as well as it is a symbolic for
Abdul,
uh,
Abdul,
Abdul,
please,
Abdul,
please unmute.
please,
for
please
Indians
Abdul,
as
unmute.
well.
Please mute.
sorry, sorry,
Sorry,
Rajnish.
sorry, Rajneesh.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Abdul.
Yeah, so,
Yes, Rajneesh.
yeah. So I was telling that there are many benefits. Like when we surrounded by the nature, we feel happiness within that. So apart from that, apart from the environmental, apart from the symbolic, apart from the culture, trees are the very essential. That helps us, continue our life support on this planet.
Yeah, that is true. Yes.
Yes. So my main purpose to pursue MBA in forestry management is to work for the environmental and climate crisis and sustainability management. So that is the reason I'm going for this program.
Abdul, Abdul,
Abdul,
please mute.
Abdul, please mute.
Abdul, first of all, please
Abdul, first
listen.
of all, please listen.
We will provide you
We
some
will
time
provide
for
you
you.
some time for you also. Yes.
Yes, Rajnish, please.
Yes, Rajneesh, please continue.
Yeah. So as I told you, sir, that my main reason is to pursue MBA in forestry management rather than going for the finance or marketing. Is that I'm very much inclined towards the climate issue, global warming, sustainability, environment, etc. So that is the reason I'm going for this program.
Very good. Very good. I think it's very important, which people are not realizing.
Yes, sir.
Very
Yes,
good.
sir.
Where will you do your this management course?
I will do from Indian Institute of Forest Management. It is in Bhopal, and it is the only institute in whole Asia which provide the management in forestry.
Oh, very good. Wish you all the best. So already you have got the admission?
Yes, sir. I have got the admission letter and everything. Now the program will commence from 25th of this June.
Oh, very good.
So right now you
So
are in
right now you are in
Bangalore.
Bhopal or
No, right now I am at my home, but actually I am just preparing to go over there because it's only I think 15 day left to uh, begin the college.
Yes,
yes,
because all you know that
because
we
all we
can.
know
And
that
after,
we can't.
Yes, yes, Malik sir.
Yes, yes, Malik sir.
yeah, after you do this course, then where do you get a job for this?
Sir, I'll get job in various department such as microfinance if I'm interested into that. Otherwise, if I'm not interested, then I can work for some environmental agencies. I'll work in renewable energy sector. I'll also work in the various government agencies like Niti Aayog and many other companies, various government companies. They come to this campus to hire a student, and also in the sustainability sector. Like nowadays, every company has to work on their sustainability report, right?
Hmm.
So there are plenty of opportunity after pursuing this course, because right now sustainability and all those things are trending. It is a global demand right now.
Yeah, wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you.
So, Pankaj, I think Abdul was raising his hand. He's raising his hand.
Yes, Abdul. You
Yes,
want to say
Abdul, you
something?
want to say
Please say
something?
something about
Please say
yourself
something
first.
about yourself first.
Yes, sir, I want to say something about our course. And also, thank you so much for giving me an opportunity. In this course, I'm also new here. That is why I want to ask you some things if you let me. So I will ask you, sir.
Okay.
I'm
No,
also
first,
wo-
first you introduce yourself. That where
okay,
from
sir.
you are speaking and what are you doing.
Okay, yes, sir. I'm also sorry in this course. New, please don't mind, sir. Here is tonight to sleep. That's why, please, sir, don't mind. My name is Muhammad Abul Foyas. Originally from Myanmar. Currently, I'm also living at the largest refugee camp of Bangladesh. Being I am refugee, sirs, I want to learn English language. That's why Bangladesh country's government doesn't give us any opportunity to go to college and also university. That is why our English is not good. Actually, please, sirs, don't mind. Being a refugee, I want to study the questions, but I can't get any opportunity to study. Sir, actually, please don't mind.
So you are a
So
student
No,
or
you
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 are
are a
are
working?
from
student or you are working?
Myanmar but staying in Bangladesh.
Yes, sir. I'm also living at the larger. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm also living at the largest refugee camp of Bangladesh. Being I am Rohingya refugee, I want to study the questions, but this country's government doesn't give us any opportunity to study the question. That's why our English is not good. Actually, sir, please don't mind. I'm also a law student.
Which class do you read
Which
right
class do
now?
you
Mhm.
read right now?
Yes, sir. I have already finished metagular of the class 10s already finished, sir.
Mhm.
After 10th,
After 10th,
Yes, sir. What are you saying? I didn't understand. Please try to tell me again.
so after 10th,
after
you want
10th,
to
you
science
want to science
regarding next
regarding
education
next
in science
education in science
department or
department or
other sector.
other sector.
No, I have already finished class 10s. Only private center. No other centers. And also no schools. I have already finished at the private center.
So after 10th, right
After
now, what
10th,
are you
right
doing?
now, what are you doing?
I'm also just ready to sleep.
Okay. What's time
What's time
in your place?
in
What's
your
time?
place? What's time?
Okay, sir.
Time, time.
Time.
Okay, sir. Here is 10 half past p.m.
What's your question?
What's your question?
Okay, sir. I don't have any question. Only I want to study this course. If you take me this course, it will very helpful for me.
Okay, then please
Okay, then please
mute
mute
and listen
and
carefully.
listen
Okay,
carefully.
It
Okay,
will be good for
okay,
you.
it will be good for you.
sir. Okay, sir, may I ask you something from you if you let me? So I will ask you.
Okay, okay, yes, yes.
Okay. Well, when times you have started this course,
IST,
please don't mind,
IST,
sir.
IST 9,
IST 9,
9 p.m.
9 p.m.
Okay, sir. Every night or every day?
Yes, yes, every night.
Yes, yes, every night.
Okay. How can I join next time?
Yes, same link,
Yes, same link,
same
No,
link.
sir.
same link.
I don't have any link card of this
How can you
this
join
How
right
course.
can
now?
you join
How
right
can
now?
you join right
How
now?
can you join right now?
One of them, my friend, give me.
Yes,
Yes,
yes. So please
yes.
utilize
So
this
please
link
utilize this
for
link for
next session.
next session.
Okay, sir. One of them, my friend, gave me this link cards to
Okay,
join the course.
okay,
Okay, please
okay.
use this link.
Please use this link.
Use,
Please
for
use this link for permanent. Next time.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. That is right.
yes, a lot of noise
Yes, a lot
coming
of
from your
noise
side.
coming from your side,
Mute.
so please mute.
Okay, sir.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry, sir.
Sorry, sir.
It's okay. He is
It's
also very
okay. He is
excited to
also very
learn
excited to learn English,
English, sir.
Malik sir. Yes.
Yes,
See, he is a refugee in Bangladesh from Myanmar,
yes, sir.
and somehow he has managed to study class 10, but now he can't study anywhere. So he appears to be a good student.
Yes,
Yes. Good. Abdul, so you are a good student, but you must try to study, then you will get a job somewhere. So he wants to learn English actually. That's why he has come.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And sir, a few
And
days
sir, a few
before,
days before,
listen one
we
news
listen
regarding
one news regarding
10 years,
every 10 years,
Earth
our
environment
Earth environment is
increased
increased
0.02%.
0.02% something. Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. 0.02% what?
Every 10 years,
Every 10
increase
years increase
temperature of Earth.
temperature of
I
Earth.
think Chaturanand, I think Pankaj is talking about global temperature.
Uh, yeah, Yes. that is true actually. That is true. In Calcutta, temperature is increasing. There is no doubt about it. And in Calcutta, the level of sea is rising every year by something 2 or 3 millimeter. It could be as measured in the sea here in Calcutta. So in another 200 years, the house in which I am staying will be flooded with water.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
That's horrible. Like this is the right time. We should do something.
So I think
Yeah.
first,
So I
first
think
requirement is
first
we need
requirement is we
to
need
increase
to
our forest.
increase our forest. Yes, Rajnish.
No, well, I think it is one of the solution, but there are many other solutions such as like mass movement where we can give the knowledge about the environment climate crisis to the normal people, average people. In that way, we can also make them conscious about what to use that will be beneficial for Earth or what will be not. So there are so many solution, I guess.
Yeah. Those of you who are interested in learning about climate change, you must try to read a book by Bill Gates. Bill Gates has
Which
written a
book?
very good book. Bill Gates by Bill Gates. Let me
Okay.
find it here. Somewhere else. Uh, I read that book. It's a very good book. It tells about what are the solutions and what are the possible solutions and what is the nature of the problem also. He has done in a very nice way. And
Uh,
everybody who is neither a science person can also go through the book and understand it. He has written a very simple language. Bill Gates, you know,
oh,
isn't it? Bill Gates.
oh
W.
yeah, that's good. Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft, right?
That's right. He has written this book. It's a very nice book. So,
Okay, so
So, Rajneesh ji, Prem ji, Pankaj ji, what are the scientific questions come into your mind when you are in the house or around you? Comes in your mind?
Uh, okay, let me go through the first. So actually, sir, one of my hobbies is stargazing. So
Oh,
whenever
good.
uh, yeah, right now, in fact, I'm outside. I'm sitting on my yard, and I'm
Mhm.
just constantly seeing the stars. Like, you know, it just to make me surreal that how far it is, and if is there any planet where uh, alien might be living. And recently, through the news, I came across that from the center of Milky Way galaxy, some aliens there is signal coming, kind of hello signal from the alien planet. Well, I didn't read the whole article, but I just gauge upon that.
Mhm.
So I want to ask that, like, is there any sort of alien life in our, in fact, Milky Way galaxy?
Nobody knows. Till date, we don't have a confirmative proof that there is an alien. But then there are many signals and which have come. So people are trying to analyze them. That has it come from somewhere where there are intelligent people are there. So it's not confirmed yet. In newspapers, they always, to make it very sensational, they write it that it has come from alien, but no. Any signal from alien goes through a very stringent test. So if it doesn't pass that test, we can't confirm it. So till date, we have no confirmation on the aliens. But
Okay,
what people think is that it's such a big universe. Why there is life only on Earth? There could be somewhere else also, isn't it? There is nothing special. I mean, there could be so many suns are there, so many stars are there, and then planets are there. Every day they are finding 30 to 40 exoplanets. So one of the planets must be having a life. And if suppose that life started much earlier than ours, then they might be more intelligent and they might be sending signals. So people are
hmm,
looking
yeah,
for those signals. Even Earth is
yeah,
sending signals. I think you might be aware about 40 years back, a satellite has gone. It has now crossed
wiser
the
one.
solar system. Yes, and it is sending a signal throughout the universe that telling that there is a Earth here and we are human beings from that planet. So if someone intelligent is there somewhere in the universe, he will respond.
Hmm,
Else, this is the location of the Earth, so please send a signal there, and we look like this and things like that.
hmm.
That satellite has already crossed the solar system. Now it
Uh,
is now.
a lot of, in fact, Earth culture was like is in its hard disk, like songs, films, and languages. If I'm right.
Hmm.
So what do you think about dimension? Like we are living in third dimension. So is there any fourth dimension, fifth dimension, sixth dimension?
No, the world is universe is four-dimensional, three space, X, Y, Z, and time.
Okay.
But there are many theories. They say that this universe can be 10-dimensional, 36-dimensional, but they are all theories. And in science,
Mhm.
unless the theory is not verified, it doesn't become part of science. Something must be verified and there must be evidence, then only we call it is part of science. Otherwise, it is just theory. I can give a theory, you can give a theory, but unless you don't prove it, it doesn't become part of science. There has to be evidence for everything.
So this is not the part of science, just a
because it has
theory.
not been proved. It has not been proved. So it
Okay.
is not part of science.
So
No,
we are
it is part of science in there. It is part of theory only, not evidence-based science.
Mhm. So we are living in fourth dimension. So that means there is already one dimension, two dimension, and three dimension.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think a few months back when I was watching a sci-fi TV series, there like
Mm.
I saw that in one episode they went to the second dimension through some paranormal abnormalities in the space, which kind of like intrigued me at that time that how does life works in the second dimension.
Yeah, that is our imagination. So there is nothing much to be said. It is just our imagination. So it is not part of science.
Okay, I think there was no any person who has been in my life that has guide me. If someone has guided me, then my field of interest would have been astrophysics,
No, no,
astronomy.
you see, that is the wrong thing. You can like say, you are Rajni speaking, isn't it?
Yeah,
So now you are doing forestry. You can keep on doing forestry, but also you can buy books on science and take interest in
okay.
science. So
Hmm. Since
science is
childhood.
something, it's not only that scientists only need to learn science. Science is something which every human being needs to learn. How to brush teeth itself is something which many people don't know.
uh,
Can you imagine there is so much science? How to, what kind of water to drink, what kind of water not to drink. These people don't know.
uh,
So
yeah,
everybody needs to learn science. It's not only for the scientists or the engineers to learn science. Everybody needs to learn science. You need to learn about your body, that if you eat this, what's going to happen, how to take medicines properly. Everything comes under science, you see. So to live also nicely in your life, you need to know a little bit of science about everything.
exactly. uh, Although like when I was in childhood, so like at that time I decided to become scientist, like someone who fly to the moon, who will go to the other planet. But since then a lot of things have changed, and here I am.
No, no, you see, everybody, that is what I'm saying. A scientist is a person who tries to understand the environment, the physical universe around him. That anybody can do. You don't have to be part of some big institution to do that. You can do it
Mm,
yours at home. You can do it. You see, nowadays people learn in a school. What about people 300 years back who were scientists? They never had to go to school. They all learned at home. Everything. When Newton made the Newton's law, he never went to a school to learn it. He was doing at home everything, learning books, reading this, reading that.
mm,
So everybody can become a scientist. So you are
yeah, I
interested
think
in the environment around you, universe, how it works, what happens when this happens, that happens, all these things you need to know. Everybody needs to know. I think a science is something is a lifetime study actually for everyone.
exactly like when we walk, when we run, so everything is like in our life, many part of
Mm,
aspect is related with the science.
right.
Knowingly or unknowingly, everyone is connected to it, whether they realize it sooner or later, but they realize it.
Yeah, you're using mobile. You see, there is so much of science has gone into it. If you want to
Yeah,
effectively use mobile, Many people, just they use it for call and the this, but mobile can do so many things
Hmm.
Yes,
to
sir.
Yes,
know
sir.
what are the things that can be done.
Due to science,
Due to
all we
science, all we are here, sir, right now.
Yeah, yeah, yes, yes.
and second thing,
And
sir,
second thing,
due
sir,
to science,
due to
our
science,
society is
our
so developed
society is
right
so developed right now. Yes, sir.
That is true. That is true. You see, 400 years back, the average life of a man was 39 years. Means in 16th century, a man lived on the average for 39 years. See, nowadays people live up till 90 years. Now the average life in India is 72 years. In Japan, it is 85 years. All this has happened because of science only. In 300 years, we have made so much progress in science, understanding our body, understanding our disease, how disease takes place, how to find a cure for it. पहले तो plague, might be reading in Bihar, there was a plague sometime in 42, 43. It seems lakhs of people died. Nobody talks about that. So many people died. I know in my village, so many people died. In my family, so many people died. My grandfather died in that plague. Now plague doesn't happen because there are medicines for it, you see.
and
In the
and
village that people say, no, no, पहले बहुत अच्छा खाना मिलता था, so they बहुत दिन तक जीते थे. That is not true. Average lifespan was only 39, 40 years. So people by the time they are 45, 50, they were counting कब मरेंगे, कब मर जाएंगे. अब तो
But
80,
sir,
85 में भी लोग सोचते हैं कि अभी और जिंदा रहना है अभी तो.
no, the point is that sir, uh, kind of uncertainty in young age very high in 21st century, but earlier it was not so. And the medical is also improving day by day. Their expertise or their kind of research and development is
Right,
going on.
right.
Tofik, please
Sofik,
mute.
please mute.
Tofik,
So,
Sofik,
your background is
your
coming.
background
so
is coming.
Pankaj, so now it is at 10 o'clock, so I will take leave.
Okay,
I,
Okay,
okay, sir.
okay, sir.
I'll take leave. आप लोग discuss कीजिए. I think it is nice meeting you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much,
sir.
Yes, sir.
Sadhurajan
Okay,
sir,
thank
Yes,
you
sir.
very much.
for your valuable
Thank
time,
you.
sir.
Okay,
Thank
sir.
you.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Good night, sir.
We'll meet
We'll
next
meet
Saturday.
next Saturday.
And
Okay,
And
Pankaj. So I
yes,
would also like to
yes,
leave.
okay, okay,
okay,
Rajnish.
okay,
Okay,
Rajnish.
we'll
Goodbye.
meet
Thank you.
Yeah.
expected.
Good night,
Bye
everyone.
bye. Take care. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Sir, sir,